Hello and welcome to our third episode of Know Your Stuff, E3 Special Edition. This is James. I'm Alexis18 on YouTube. We also have with us the Anthony, Duke for Life, and Javon, Black Daily, known on YouTube. And of course we got Alan Ivo, Zach. Our special thanks to him for being a recording man. This week's episode we'll be talking about all three conferences shown in E3 and discuss the upcoming games from it. First up, we got Microsoft's. So what can you guys talk about their press conference?
Okay, first up we had Halo 4. That was the first thing they opened the doors with. And to me it looked very spectacular. It looked like a big step up, especially when 343 Studios took over and, Bungie ain't doing it no more, so, it's like a big improvement. We don't know where it can go, but as soon as that gameplay showed, it seemed like it could go in the right direction. But
Sounds good. Sounds going to be a good game.
The Halo series as a whole, like when it first came out, it was a big thing. And when it got to Halo 3, it was even bigger than before. So, it's still Halo 4, there's still room for improvement after, Reach and ODST.
yeah, it's like when I looked at the Halo 4, it didn't remind me. It reminded me more of Crysis for some reason. It gave me like a Crysis feel, except it's like it still was in the Halo world. That's pretty much how I felt about it. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. And I guess we'll have to wait and see to find out. And now next, they showed. I think they showed Tomb Raider. They showed Tomb Raider.
Oh yeah, Tomb Raider. I'm personally very excited about Tomb Raider reboot. It looks amazing and the gameplay looks fresh.
You mean like after like the PlayStation 1, like when it was already established as a series and how good it was and how better it could have got.
Yeah.
But
I remember those good times.
Yeah. Like, remember after they failed, I think on 1 or 2 games, and then they just basically threw the series into a drawer.
Yeah, I think like as far as a fan of the series, I think that this game can't really be compared to previous installments because it feels like it's more than that. It feels like they're really taking a different stride with Tomb Raider. It's like exploration and you still going through tombs and stuff, but it seems like now this person has an actual survival tactic, Tomb Raider was just like going
and this is the first time I ever seen Lara with a crossbow.
Yeah, it seems like she's way more. Yeah, it seems like it's way more, engaging, if I may say.
Yeah.
So it's more like a survival game than how it was before, like a reboot, and he's added new things.
Yeah.
So Rambo and Resident Evil, but without the zombies and your Lara Croft.
Yeah, it seems like it's like, cause I seen it like going through the woods. I seen her like kill animals. I seen her like going on enemy camps and then take them all out, like some kind of Far Cry kind of feel to it. But so it seems like it got a mixture. It seems like it's way different than what Tomb Raider used to be, and I feel like I'll enjoy it. I mean, some people might not like it because they were suspecting Tomb Raider from its classic days, but to me it feels like it's an amazing game.
Looks like Tomb Raider's new directions looks promising. It's gonna be a good game.
It should. It's
really looking forward to it.
Until the main game comes out, we can already guess from what the gameplay looks like it should be good or not. And it looks promising.
It looks definitely amazing. Graphically and gameplay wise, it looks all around amazing. So it's something that even a true Tomb Raider fan can say that they can at least, try when it comes out. It seems like it's taking a step in the right direction. So, okay, so the next title is Splinter Cell Blacklist. And I've seen the gameplay on it, and it looked pretty amazing. And this is like another one of those games that stepped away from its original titles, it's similar to Tomb Raider, and it's like now it's more action based instead of stealthy. You know, you don't really sneak around as much as you would in the old Splinter Cell game. And then now they have this thing where there's run kill, where you could tag your enemies that you got to kill, and you could just like run and kill them all swiftly, like in one motion. Like, and it seems like it might make the game a little too easy from the way it seemed, but it still looked like an amazing game.
Like you said, how it deviated from its predecessors, like how Conviction, so on and so forth were.
Yeah.
Like you said on the run kills, it may look like it may make the game easier, but then again, like you said, it's in one motion. What happens if you mess up on something because it might be a quick time event?
Yeah. If they do something like that, then it'll provide more of a challenge, more of a reason to stay focused. That's pretty much what all that will make that game pop out. As long as it's something that make you keep staying on the screen. I mean, it look cool and all for as far as run kills. That would seem like visually it'll keep you watching. But I want something to make me keep watching just because I know that there's gonna be a challenge. Like if something I might mess up and I have to like fix my way out of it, like be able to get out of this army or whatever.
So what's the next game?
Okay, next game.
All right.
Gears of War Revengeance.
Oh.
Yeah. I actually like the Gears of War franchise, but
Wow.
I don't know where this will go because it's like it really didn't show much and it really didn't appeal to me as much because I was used to the Marcus Phoenix and now they have like a secondary character as the main character, so it's like I don't know.
So basically, they pulled a Halo Reach or ODST.
Exactly. And so we don't know as far as the story, because I guess a spoiler alert is like Gears of War 3, they pretty much ended, the war from the way it looked. And now it's supposed to be a continuance from 3, and for some reason they're still fighting the same locusts from the previous games. So I know it seems like where they keep sprouting from. Like I don't know.
Maybe, it may be right before Gears of War 3, like where they ended the war.
Yeah, I mean, then that means where Marcus Phoenix was. I mean, like the only thing that will make sense to me, unless it was like before, like the first Gears of War, Marcus Phoenix was in jail at first. I mean, if that's before that, then it'll make a lot more sense. Have such a prequel like that.
True.
It might fill in some gaps, and it would be awesome that way. Okay, so
All right. What else
title.
we got?
Next title is South Park Stick of Truth. And I tell you
That's
right
coming
now,
out for Xbox, yeah?
yeah, it's coming out for Xbox, PlayStation 3, and the PC. And I gotta tell you, after seeing the trailer for this, it really made me want to play this game. Like it's like it ain't, cause like I guess the last South Park game I have played was like the N64 game where like you've got chickens and you're throwing snowballs at them and that, stuff like that. It seems like this is more to the show. It's like it feels like it was an episode of South Park where the way they're walking up there, it didn't really look like it takes you out of the experience at all. And they still got the same quirky jokes, as far as the trailer I've seen. So it seemed like it'll be a pretty good game.
But isn't it true that Trey like the creators of South Park basically called out Microsoft? So that's what I heard.
I didn't hear much about it. They said some jokes, and then it was a joke they said. There was there was joke. It's like the joke they said at the conference pretty much made it sound like they were taking a shot at Xbox. Because they were saying he said it's about we have this that connects to your. He said we have a game that connects to your Android, that connects to your smartphone, that connects to your toilet, that connects to your refrigerator. And it seemed like the joke they were going towards actually Xbox and their social tactics. But they're silly like that. They really don't care what they say out their mouth. They just do it for the fun of it.
Yeah, it's South Park. You can't expect
Yeah,
less.
you really can't hate them for it. It was still funny to me. So okay, then there was their new IP since a while. Xbox had this game called Ascends New Gods, and from what I heard from people, it seemed like it's their response to God of War and Asura's Wrath and stuff like that. It's like the whole point of the game is like they fight gods. It's like bigger than them and stronger than them, and they have this kind of weapons into their arsenal and stuff like that. I don't know how I feel about it.
Like,
Sounds like an interesting game.
Yeah,
yeah,
it
but
sounds interesting, but it's like the similarities makes me want to see more. So it's like, I could say that this is unique in its own right.
Yeah,
So
something new, something fresh.
yeah, something that says, oh wow, they do something, different in this game though, and it looks very fun. Something that makes me want to play that game. Is this something that? So if you got like similarities, you got to show more to me, make me feel like this is the game to buy.
So is it going to be like a hack and slash genre, or
And no, it's like when I seen the trailer and they showed the person you're playing with, it's like he moves real slow. It's like he was a big guy, and it looked like he moved real slow. It's like you see the guy standing on top of him. I don't know if you play as him, but it's like I think you also play as him because they showed gameplay of the big guy, and it's like it looked like his attacks and his moves it was real slow and sluggish compared to actual hack and slash games or anything involving gods. But I don't know. It might be good. It might be bad. I don't know. I have to see more. But that's their first. I mean, Xbox new IP though, so I don't think they would take such a risk as like that. The game has to be good to them, so that's the way I feel about it. Okay, so the next thing they did is that EA Sports came on stage, and then they talked about Madden 13 and FIFA. And what basically it was talking about is how that you can use the Connect experience to like call plays out and stuff, and be able to stay immersive in the game. FIFA 13, it didn't look impressive to me, but Madden 13 it actually looked pretty good because like the way he called plays out, it seemed like an actual game. Like they had slant right, so you can call out the players' names individually to go and do certain things. It feels like an actual experience of a football game. So I actually would be interested in trying that out.
seems interesting? But like,
Yeah.
Yeah, like just like you're out in the field.
Yeah, it's like they tried to connect experience last year, but it didn't really catch any drift because it just looked like it was just tacked on. But now it seems like they're trying. It's like it looked like it feels more immersive. So it's like I might actually, would love to try it. Okay. Okay, next we got
oh, here we go.
Dance Central 3.
It's Usher.
Usher right there in Dance Central.
Okay,
Yeah, man.
it's like I gotta say, Dance Central 3 is the only Connect game I respect. I love that game, but I feel like the way they presented it was all wrong, and I don't think Usher was the way to go. But
You take the grown singer who gets millions of dollars doing performances around the world, and you try to appeal him to the hardcore gamer scene at E3, the biggest, basically gaming convention of all time, to show a Connect game
I mean,
about dancing.
if they had a dancing music artist, they should have like showed somebody that would appeal to the demographic, and the majority of the demographic that's in E3 was all male. So I don't think Usher was their way to go because it's freaking Usher. Now it's like they knew it was for girls. They knew who Usher appealed to, but they was like saying, "Oh well, Usher got 2 songs in here, that was made from his choreography, so I guess we should throw him in there." Like no.
But thing is, it's Usher.
Nobody wanted to see Usher.
Nobody exactly.
Hardcore
not real.
gamers.
What? Wait, yeah. What? Like 18 to 30-year-old. That's my demographic of people who play video games, maybe older. Wants to see a 35 to 36-year-old grown man getting millions of dollars dance about an Xbox game on a Connect that a few people respect at E3.
Yeah, it was pretty much. It just
I
pretty
wouldn't.
much was stupid,
I wouldn't call
and
it a fail,
I
as it
just
was a
hope.
mistake.
No, it was a fail. It was a fail. That was like a good 3 minute fail. I'm sorry. There's no sane reason to cover up that the fact that it was a stupid decision, and hopefully they don't do it again. But it's just let's just leave the music artists out of this next year, and then you'll be all fine.
It couldn't have been. It couldn't have been bad as like Sony '06 or Microsoft this year. Not looking down on anybody, but for one thing, what we will talk about later.
But now, see, look, this is the way I see it. It's like at Ubisoft, when they presented Just Dance 4, they just had people to come and dance. See, now, that was better. Like that last year, Dance Central 2, when they showed Dance Central 2, I didn't have as much problem with that because,
It
it was
sense.
showcasing the game.
Made sense.
But then it's like now they gave us a full-on performance by a man that doesn't relate to us. So it's like
I've never seen Usher play Xbox.
I don't. It's like Usher. The only thing that connected Usher to that game is that his song was up there, and I don't feel like that was enough to put him on their performance.
So next question: if Michael Jackson's songs and choreography were up there, would he come back from the dead and just dance for them for 3 minutes?
I don't think they should. They probably might have a hologram. Tupac did it, but okay, let's go. Let's move on. Let's move on. Okay, now we have Forza Horizons, and I got.
In my opinion, I'm not a big fan of racing games. I like combat racing, like Jack X.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, combat racing.
it's just like regular racing. It's just cars on a track, honestly.
Um,
But Forza, as an Xbox, it's an Xbox exclusive, right? Because I just want to.
yeah.
Like as an exclusive, I think it serves the Xbox well.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Okay, when I had 360, I had the Forza 4. The graphics on that thing look downright amazing. I swear it's the best looking racing game I have ever played in my life.
Next to Gran Turismo.
I swear, if you compare the graphics to Gran Turismo, it seems it's kind of hard to decide because both of their graphics are amazing. But Forza, I honestly gotta say, for some reason, it felt more realistic to me.
Like, all right, if I compared Forza to Gran Turismo, I think Forza plays smoother.
Yeah, Forza do play smoother, and then I feel like the only reason I say Gran Turismo is like their graphics pull out a little bit more realism because they have better lighting. I feel like Forza always had too much glare in their things, but this new game that they have, Horizons, it seems like they're not going with the track anymore. It seems like it's like a landscape type of racing. So it seems like, it might appeal to more people, If it's like free roam and stuff like that. If they do add that kind of stuff, it might actually appeal to more people. Okay, so now next game we got is Resident Evil 6.
Yes.
Resident Evil 6. Oh, we're all so excited for.
Yeah, this is actually I've been waiting to talk on this. I was like waiting to get to that picture. But
Hold up. You know what else? Do you know what else I'm excited about for Resi 6?
yeah.
That $1,300 jacket.
Oh no.
Oh,
That's
right,
not the
yeah.
issue. That's not the issue here.
I am going to spend $13,000 on it, yeah.
I mean, I will get that Resident Evil 6 anthology with all the 6 games, for $80.
Yeah, I'm also getting the anthology.
That looks like a proper deal.
Yeah, that's a premium edition. They should have made that the premium edition. But I don't think I'm gonna pay $1,000 or more for a jacket that I probably wouldn't be wearing. But
hey, it's Leon's jacket. Leon is cool, remember?
I mean, cosplay people could probably make the same textures and look for $500 or maybe even $300. They know how to budget.
But you
But
know, it's
Now, E3
no,
showed the demos for Resident Evil 6 that will be coming out on Dragon's Dogma. And
okay,
for me, it seemed pretty cool. Like, Chris's demo had got me hyped.
yeah, okay. This is the thing. It feels like I always said I hope that Resident Evil 6 doesn't have Resident Evil 5 atmosphere anymore. I felt like it should push away from that. But it
wait,
seems like they
my
had
my
three different atmospheres with
what
three different people,
was
and that seems kind of awesome. I swear, it's like Leon has that dark, gritty Resident Evil 4. You know, it seemed like it was going back to its old stages. You know, it seemed like Chris was more still that Resident Evil 5 action and stuff like that. I don't know what they say about Jake. Jake seemed like he was just more a mixture of both. I gotta say, I don't know. I don't know. What do y'all think? Like, do y'all think Jake feels like just a new part of the Resident Evil franchise, or
Hmm.
just,
I think Jake is supposed to.
Maybe.
Jake is gonna fill the hole Jill is supposed to be.
yeah? I don't know. It's
Cause
like me
remember how
personally.
useful Jill was in Resident 3, I think.
Yeah.
Like
So,
how important she was to the story.
yeah. Yeah. It's always. I mean,
And then,
he's Wesker's son, so it's technically that only amounts to how much power does this guy have, and will we be able to use it?
but thing is, like, I get he's Wesker's son, but like, come on though.
Okay. I'm gonna go through these right quick because Microsoft went through these right quick, and I'm just briefly talk about them. Okay, they announced two things that involves the Kinect, and there was a game called Matter, and then another game called Local Cycle. And the thing I gotta say about those two is that they didn't really release much about it, so it seemed like they wasn't really going for a hype. I guess they were just trying to let it be known that they were going to have two new IPs with more information coming soon. Uh,
The most I can say is Xbox is trying to be interactive now.
I think they're pushing the Connect a little too hard. I think I think they're doing like the opposite of what Sony does with the PlayStation Move. Like PlayStation Move doesn't really get much recognition
Because the
for how.
PlayStation Move is a piece of trash.
Actually, it's not a piece of trash. It's just the way they direct it. I mean, it seems like they tried to go for the Wii fan base by just trying to make a more accurate, upgraded version.
But here's the thing though. I seen the Move. I used it. The Wii Remote and the Wii Motion Plus is more accurate than the PlayStation Move.
I don't know. For me, it was more
I mean,
accurate.
I do think the PlayStation Move is quite accurate. I mean,
Yeah, it's like when you play games.
I haven't been able to use the Wii Motion Plus, but the Wii regular motion was kind of bad.
Yeah,
Play No More Heroes.
I played Wii Motion Plus, and then it was like, um, I think like games, like only certain games get showed it in its light. Like I guess like if you put Sports Champions as the calling point for PlayStation Move, then it gets its recognition. But if you put a game like Fight Lights Out, then it gets a problem because it had a lot of glitches, a lot of issues that they really need to fix, and that game had a lot of potential, but they couldn't really get by it. Now Connect, however, I don't feel like they should announce so many Connect games when they know. It's like if you're gonna announce Connect games, I feel like you should at least upgrade the tech. I think Connect itself is a piece of trash as far as compared to the Move and the Wii. I feel like the Connect is like they boosted the Connect's power so much that all the games seem so poorly. You know, like they saying, oh, the Connect can do this, the Connect can do that, and then they release these mediocre games. You know what I'm saying? That's why.
They pushed it to the point of like it seemed like everybody wanted to have one, but then again, the games that they released for it made it look so mediocre.
Okay. Yeah.
Not to hate
Well,
on Microsoft. It's just the Connect seemed like a good idea. They just needed like
I feel like I think this is what's going to happen. When they announce their new system, I bet you when it comes out, they'll have an upgraded version of the Kinect, and then maybe then it might actually make it exactly what I pictured it'll be. But until then, we're just gonna have to wait for that. But okay, let's get on the last game here, which is Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
So it's basically Call of Duty. Just putting it out there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. See, any other thing I would agree with you, but it's like I actually did like Black Ops to an extent, and Black Ops 2 looks like they're actually going away from the modern warfare type bull that they were doing in every game. It seems like they're having a more futuristic thing, which means that spawns more guns, more features, and then they expanded the zombie mode to like a bigger, broader map and putting multiplayer in it and their own story mode, and it seems like they're
Maybe
throwing
a
a lot.
co-op feature on Call of Duty could help.
Yeah, it seems like they're throwing a lot in this Black Ops 2. That and it sounds like a lot of content that it actually made me interested in this more than most Call of Duty games ever since Call of Duty 3. Let's put it that way.
One thing you're gonna expect from this Call of Duty game, the online will be great.
Yeah, and then
or good to great. It'll be like that.
I mean,
It'll be like,
I don't expect like a big improvement, but I do expect this to be a great game. I don't expect it to be the best shooter this year, because I'm actually, holding myself, for other shooters, because I still play Battlefield, and then Medal of Honor's making a new game, and now,
But how about like the last few shooters this gen weren't even that great besides Battlefield 3.
Yeah, it's like the thing was Modern Warfare 3 was hyped up too much. I guess it was like, because Modern Warfare 2 was okay, and I guess Modern Warfare 3, I guess they just shot for trying to reach
they
their.
shot for the moon. They shot to the moon. They wanted to get to the moon, basically.
Yeah, they had rewatched maps and stuff, and then they actually got caught in the act and tried to say it was like an Easter egg.
But no, like Activision, Treyarch, or whatever, whoever does the main series like Modern Warfare and all that, Activision. Now, I'm not gonna say Call of Duty will fall, but look what happened to Guitar Hero.
Yeah, but Guitar Hero failed because I don't know. I think Guitar Hero failed because it had, some. It's like at first Guitar Hero was better than Rock Band, right? And I feel like Rock Band started building up on this franchise because it had more instruments, more music, and then that's when Guitar Hero Guitar Hero tried to level up with them by trying to make a big band, more music, etc., etc.
In my opinion, where Guitar Hero failed is that they released too many of the same game.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. That's the thing that makes Call of Duty, not like any other thing, because we can't compare it, because Call of Duty would never try to be Battlefield. They wouldn't, unless there's a marketing reason to do it. They would never shoot that high. See, the thing was, Guitar Hero tried to shoot for the thing. People was already in love with Guitar Hero, and then they tried to make themselves Rock Band.
Like, I remember, I think that one year, but the year before Guitar Hero basically was dropped, they released 3 Guitar Hero. They released Metallica, Aerosmith, Guitar Hero. Was it 4 or 3 or whatever? I don't care. The greatest Guitar Hero game was 3. So.
Yeah, that's what Rock Band was doing. But theirs was actually worse. They had the Beatles, and that was a great game. But then they had 3 Days Grace and stuff like that, and it just really wasn't appealing at all.
Okay,
but
I think we kind of got off topic from
Yeah.
Black
So
Ops.
let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Next we have Sony's conference.
Wait. Was there one thing we forgot to mention about Microsoft?
Did we?
Oh,
Nickelodeon?
you don't remember Nickelodeon?
Nickelodeon?
Oh.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about the tech, don't we? Oh yeah. Okay. Uh, okay. Okay. They announced this new smart glass tech first. What it was supposed to, it's like it's like you can use your tablet, your Android, or pretty much any other smartphone or anything like that to connect with your game. So it's supposed to be like, I feel like it seems like they're trying to combat the Wii U by making such a product. You know, I don't think it'll really be used as much, but that's just me. Then they talked about ESPN and Nike Trainer, Nickelodeon. You know,
Nickelodeon? What about Nickelodeon?
you know, but as far as I'm concerned, they that's straying away from what it is, and what it is a gaming console. It's like if I go and buy a boombox, I don't expect this thing to tell me the weather. I don't. All I wanted to do is play my music. Same goes for my game system. I wanted to play my games.
Yeah, well, I don't know what's up with Microsoft. They're getting too many apps. The Xbox 360 has basically become a phone.
Yeah, they had sci-fi. Yeah, sci-fi, the Netflix, the stuff. Like Netflix and stuff. That's just that's just yeah. Now they're saying that they finally get Internet Explorer. Like they're supposed to be like the biggest coolest announcement ever.
That's not new. I have Internet Explorer on my laptop.
Nobody uses Internet Explorer. Just because we have it don't mean we use it. But
oh, how about this? Google Chrome.
Yeah, Google. It should have like tried to get Google Chrome. I think Google Chrome would have probably been way better announcement than saying, "Oh, look, we got Internet Explorer." But who knows? Maybe they might their internet browser might be more improved than what PS3 browser is. So
oh yeah, without a doubt.
I mean, it's an actual browser. I mean, it's Internet Explorer. PS3 tried to build up its own browser, so it might be better improved. So we'll wait and see. I don't think they should make any more features for the 360 or any other system in the future. I think they should just focus on the games or the lack thereof, because it's a small amount. Because now they got those Connect games, and they got the Halo 4 and the Gears of War. They just need to focus on those. If they keep broadening their thing, saying, the Xbox 360 can connect to your smartphone, or you can put movies from your smartphone to your Android back to your 360. It's like, it doesn't make any sense, and it should be stopped.
An app. It's an app.
Stop.
It's another app.
But yeah, that closes the Microsoft conference. Tell me, like, how y'all feel about it.
I think Microsoft did a good job.
It was decent, actually. It could have been a lot better.
Yeah.
I think it would be better for me if it wasn't the same stuff they presented last year. Most of the games were just newer versions of the stuff they revealed last year, so it feels so expected of them. It's like, I would like to be surprised. Something.
The only thing
cool.
I enjoyed at Microsoft was Halo 4 and Black Ops 2 probably.
I gotta say, Halo 4 was like Halo 4 and the multiplats that was shown. Literally was the only thing they said, "Oh gosh, that was awesome." But yeah, as far as overall, Microsoft.
Like Gears of War 2. It just.
Yeah, Microsoft just didn't impress me at all.
And on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you think Microsoft did?
I give them a 5. Actually,
Give him a 6.
6.8, 7 almost, or 6.
All right, let's shoot over to the Sony conference. All right.
And first off, they got their new IP called Beyond,
Yes.
which looks awesome. I mean, the graphics were amazing. The first time I saw it, I thought it was looking at a movie.
Beyond, the way it looks reminds me of Heavy Rain.
Yeah, because that's what they do. It's like they make immersive, interactive movies, and you're gonna get groundbreaking story out of them, regardless, and groundbreaking visuals. So and you see, as far as the tech they're doing and the new engine that they pulled off, it looks astonishing. And I gotta say, as a fan of Heavy Rain, I feel like it'll be awesome. And can't wait to learn more about the main character and the story that surrounds her.
Yeah, more of the gameplay.
And then they said, that it's like another one of those games where your choices will affect the outcome. So I want to see how that all ties in. So
Like,
yeah, so hopefully we'll see more of that.
Heavy Rain was underrated, but when everybody saw what Heavy Rain could do, and then heard that Beyond was coming out, they're gonna be like, "Oh crap, this
Yeah,
is
it's
gonna
like
be good."
the thing about that I didn't like is that the fact that I liked the Heavy Rain DLC they was pumping out. That was awesome.
The
But
taxidermist.
the taxidermist was like the first one. They supposed to have one for each character, but then when they was designing Beyond, they stopped making the DLC, saying they're just gonna go on new and better things. But